All right, here we are with lesson 14. Today we are solving real world problems by finding the area. Real world problems. So what you're going to do today is you're going to work in your problem set. So you will need your problem set. You want to get that out, turn it to lesson 14. We are solving real world problems today by modeling the problem, calculating to solve, and writing a statement, and then assessing the solution for reasonableness. So here is our first problem. George decided to paint a wall with 2 windows. Both windows are 3.5 feet by 4.5 feet, rectangles. Find the area the paint needs to cover. So what you see is you are given the dimensions of the entire wall, which is 12 and 7/8 feet by 8 feet, and then you are also given the area of both windows. Both windows are 3.5 feet by 4.5 feet. So you have to find the area that the paint needs to cover. So the area of 12 and 7/8 minus the area of the 2 windows. So let's find out what 12 and 7/8 times 8 is. So if you draw, we have 12 and 7/8, and then we just have 8. So we multiply 12 times 8, 96, and 7/8 times 8, 7/8 times 8 is the same as 7 times 8 over 8. So we have 56 over 8. 8 goes into 56 7 times, so it's 7. So we have 96 plus 7, which equals 103 feet squared. 103 feet squared. That's the area of the wall. That is the area of the wall. Okay, so I'm going to highlight that. Area equals 103 feet squared. Okay, so now you have to find the area of the windows. So the windows are 3.5 times 4.5. And you're going to have 2 of them. So find the area of one and then do what? Double it. Yep. Okay. So this is the windows. So the windows, we have 3.5 times 4.5. We have 3.5, 4.5. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times a half is 4 halves, which is 2. 3 times a half is 3 halves, which is 1 and 1/2. And then a half times a half is 1/4. So now when you add these together, you have 12 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1/2 plus 1/4, which equals 12 plus 2, 14, plus 1 is 15. 15, and then 1/2 plus a fourth. 1/2 is the same as 2/4. 2/4 plus 1/4 is 3/4. So one window is 15 3/4 feet. That's for one window. We want 2, so we're going to multiply this by 2, and we're going to get 30 6/4. Or 30 6/4. 6/4 is not a proper fraction, so we get 6/4 is the same as 1 and 1/2. So we're going to add 1 to 30, so we have 30. Nope, 31, my bad. Because we're adding 1, 31 1/2 feet. I'm going to move this over, which equals 31 1/2 feet squared. So now we have the area of the windows. So area windows equals 31 1/2 feet. So this was the area of the wall. So now what you have to do is you have to take the area of the wall, which is 103, and subtract the area of the windows, which is 31 1/2. And when you do that, you get 71 1/2 feet squared. Now we're not done because we didn't write our statement. So our statement, the paint needs to cover 71 1/2 feet squared. There is our first problem, everybody. Thanks for working with me. All right, let's move on. This is just showing you exactly what they did, which is pretty much what we did. All right, next one. Joe uses square tiles, some of which he cuts in half to make the figure pictured to the right. If each square tile has a length of 2 1/2 inches, that's supposed to say 2 1/2 inches, what is the total area of the figure? So, the presence of the triangles in this design may prove to be challenging for some of you, okay? Make sure you understand that those triangles you see are half of a square. Each square tile is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. So each square tile is 2 1/2 times 2 1/2. So sorry everybody. Each square tile is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. You get 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 1/2 is 1, 2 times 1/2 is 1, and then 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4. So the area of one square inches squared. So now you have to count up the tiles, right? We have 10 tiles, 10 whole tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 holes and 6 half. We have 10 holes and we have 6 half tiles, which equals 13 tiles all together. Because 6 half tiles make 3 holes. So this gives us 13 tiles total. So we're going to do 13 times 6 1/4. And 13 times 6 is 78. Thirteen times 1/4 is 13/4, which equals 3 1/4. So 78 plus 3 1/4. Add those together, and you get 81 1/4 square inches. So when you write your statement, the total area is 81 1/4 square inches.